You got a similar story to that. I think you've told me before with Courtney Walsh, and he's hit you in the head.
Yeah.
In the helmet.
Yeah.
And you can tell the story, but I think you said to him, mate, just bowl on the stumps. What are you doing?
That was my last test, and I was in with Damien Martin.
Great batsman.
He was a very good player, Marto, and a good boy too. And he'd played 5 or 6 tests and hadn't made a 50. And when I went in, he was like 45 not out. And I went, you'll be right, mate. I'm going to face Carl Hooper, who was bowling spin.
Yeah.
And the quicks were on
Paul,
the other end.
Yeah.
Hooper
So
was
it came.
Yeah. And good batter, Carl, too. So I got a couple off Carl Hooper, and then we made a mistake in the running, and I ended up down at the wrong end. And Courtney's bowled a bouncer and hit me right in on the emblem and gone to second slip. And Brian Lara's caught it, but of course it wasn't out. And at the end of the over, I said to Courtney, fuck, man, you don't have to bowl short at me. He went, that's not short with us. That's a good length. Hit me on the fucking badge.
Oh, mate.
That's a good length. He went, short's over there, and he's pointing 3 feet above my head. I said, just bowl it at the fucking stumps, man. Like,
What's wrong with them, Widow?
I'd been in for too long. See, if you were in for too long and you batted 10 or 11, and I was really good mates with Viv, if I was in for more than 2 or 3 overs, he'd walk by and say, with us, play a fucking shot. Or get out, man. Get that. Because you knew the bumpers were coming soon. They'd pitched a few up, but not too many.
So when you get hit flush on the badge like that,
yeah,
your ears start to ring, or what happens?
They rang for 2 days.
Have you spoken to him lately? How many times you reckon it's been hit?
They rang for 2 daes. In those days, there was no
concussion test or nothing like that.
Just come on, change the helmet, ringing already in the head. It hit me right on the forehead, bang, like that.
How times have changed, eh?
And
like,
yeah, 2 days. I was probably semi-concussed, but you just in those days you didn't worry about it. I got hit probably 10 times, probably 4 or 5 times without a helmet in the early days.
Wow.
And yeah, easy half a dozen times playing shield cricket or test cricket got hit. Yeah. But that was probably the big one.
Yep.
Just went bang, and the sound in your helmet, and then your ears start ringing.